Well, hello and welcome back to the Racing Trucker. Hey, today is Tuesday, January 13th, and we are parked in Orange, Texas. This is day 4 of our trip to Daytona Beach, to Daytona International Speedway for the opening round of the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge Series. So, yesterday we went all the way across Texas from one end to the other. Now we're parked, like I said, in Orange, which is right next to the Louisiana border. So today's an easy day. We got 8 hours and 24 minutes of driving. We're going to go 545 miles, shortest day of the trip so far. We're going to go across Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and into the top of Florida. Major cities, we're going to go through Mobile and Pensacola are the main cities we're going to go through. We're going to kind of skirt up and around New Orleans, so we don't have to go through all that. So it should be a pretty easy drive. We're going to go across what I call the 20-mile bridge. It's a causeway above the Louisiana swamps. It's 20 miles long. There's no exits or anything for 20 miles. You're just kind of stuck on this causeway. Speed limit's a little bit lower along there, but it's not bad. So it should be an easy day. I hate saying that because I might jinx myself, but it should be an easy day. The weather looks good. Everything looks great. I'm going to go do my pre-trip, and then we're going to go.
Well, I've ridden down highways, I've walked dusty roads, seen the bright city lights and them old country homes. I've met a few good ones with fire in their eyes, but the rest just keep talking and peddling lies. I like the thinkers, the doers, the strong and the true, the ones who work hard and still laugh with you. But they're few and far between in this world full of evil. I'm not antisocial, I just don't like people. I've shaken slick hands in them barroom back deals, watch the weak and the greedy spin the wagon wheel. I'll sit with a worker whose calluses show, but I walk from a man who just puts on a show. I like the thinkers, the doers, the strong and the true, the ones who work hard and still laugh with you. But they're few and far between in this world full of evil. I'm not antisocial, I just don't like people. Don't mistake my silence for being unkind. I just keep my circle tighter than a razor line. If you earn my respect, well, I'll ride till the end. But most folks ain't worth calling friend. So I'll drink to the dreamers, the builders, the wise, to the men and the women with sweat in their eyes. The rest of the crowd can keep.
Alrighty, just checking in. We've been on the road now for about 3 hours. It's 6 in the morning now. We've gone 176 miles. and looks like we got another 357 miles to go. 5 hours and 24 minutes, says the GPS. So we went over the Mississippi River and then through Baton Rouge, and now we're headed across the second half of Louisiana towards Mississippi and then into Alabama. So today's drive is about 8.5 hours, which is kind of a bummer because I can't drive more than 8 hours without taking a break. So unfortunately, because that extra half hour, I'm gonna have to take a break and not make it all in one shot. So I think I'm gonna start looking for a rest stop. Hopefully, it's 6 in the morning now, so hopefully there'll be some parking spots and take a little break. Alrighty, got my morning nap in. Took about an hour nap. I ended up pulling into a way station, which was nice. It was closed when I pulled in, and I parked on the back half of the way station. And halfway through my nap, officer knocked on the door, needed me to move. They were going to start doing inspections. They were opening up, so he had me move over to the ramp. So I finished my break there, and now we're back on the freeway. Sun's coming up. We are still in Louisiana, headed towards Mobile, Alabama. But first, we got to go through Mississippi. And GPS says we got about 5 hours left, another 338 miles. So short day today. I left at 3, and I'll probably be pulling into the truck stop around 12:30 or so. So it's a smaller truck stop there where we're going in Mariana. So I'd like to get in a little bit early so I can get a good parking spot. There's a couple I have in mind that I like. Hopefully they'll be available when we get there. So carrying on.
Sun creeping through the cypress trees, fog rising up on a muddy breeze. Coffee is brewing, skillet burning hot. John is humming with the mojo he's got. Waking and shaking, let the rhythm roll. Swamp stomp thunder deep in my soul. Daylight's breaking, gators start to roam. Shaking the bayou feels like home. Boots hitting water on the old wood dock. Bassline thumping like a ticking clock. Digging that guitar while the bullfrogs sing. Let the snakes and the owls hear the music ring. Waking and shaking, let the rhythm roll. Swamp stomp thunder deep in my soul. Daylight's breaking, music takes control. Waking and shaking, yeah, it's good for the soul. Mist in the morning, fire in my veins. Every note I play, wash away the chains. From the Black River water to the bayou road, I carry this mojo like a heavy load. Like a heavy load. shaking the bayou feels like home. Waking and shaking, let the rhythm roll. Swamp stomp thunder deep in my soul. Daylight's breaking, music takes control. Waking and shaking.
Alrighty, guys, we have made it to Florida. Finally, fourth day of driving on the road, and we're in Florida. We went through Mobile, Alabama, crossed into Florida, had the mandatory agricultural inspection and way station visit that we do every time we go into Florida, and went through Pensacola. And now we're headed for Mariana. We have looks like an hour and a half left. How many miles? 99 miles. So almost there, almost done for the day. Alrighty, guys, we are parked. We're parked in Mariana, Florida. Beautiful blue sky again. Great weather today. Hardly any traffic. There was a breeze today. Well, it's only about a 8.5 hour drive. We're here. So tomorrow's our last day on the road, and it's a short day. We're going to arrive at the track at Daytona International Speedway. I'm going to get this thing washed. I think I'm going to get it washed at the track because from what I remember, there are no truck washes between here and there without doing a like an hour detour or so. So I'm gonna go take a shower, get some dinner, and go to bed. Tomorrow, I'm gonna sleep in a little bit tomorrow since it's a short day. And then join me tomorrow. We're gonna go get this thing washed, get the generator fueled up tomorrow, and then park it at the track so we can start unloading the next day and start our racing week.